recognize me.
You will be traveling with Ziska. During the journey, you can engage in conversation, and at some point, you'll have the option to fast travel to the Devil's Den Inn.
We just have to visit places where you can get booze.
So all the taverns and dens in the region?
If it comes to that.
I'm up for that.
Don't get your hopes up. We'll have a beer, listen to the local rumor mill, and if we don't find anything, we'll pay up and move on.
Where do we start?
I have heard of a place that's a favored meeting spot of bandits, poachers, and all kinds of scum. If I was looking for the devil, or at least someone who knows something about him, that's where I'd go.
Sounds like a good place to start. And if we find the devil, what then?
If we're really to step on Sigismund's toes, we need capable men. And the devil's capable. Of anything, really.
I'm not sure what the three of us can achieve.
Hinek's not alone. He has the devil's pack.
Who?
That's what his band is called. They're exactly the sort of men we need.
And what do you have in mind when you say step on Sigismund's toes? What about Liechtenstein and Capon?
The same thing we did to von Berghoff. But don't worry. It's gonna take a lot of time before we're ready. In the meantime, hopefully Catherine will find out where young Liechtenstein is hiding. If his spy network really lives up to the legend, he'll surely know where they're keeping young Capon.
I hope so. And when he's free, then we can step on Sigismund's toes. I'm sure Lord Capon will be happy to help.
In that case, he'd be better off staying in captivity. So, what do you say? I hope our journey doesn't prove to be in vain. Keep...
Once you arrive, dismount and approach Ziska to trigger a cutscene. A group of rowdy and patrons has started a fight, and you must step in to defend Ziska's friend.
I warned you you had it coming, you drunk!
Hang on, I didn't see it. Does feel better when I've had a drink. It's a gift from God.
Either you pay us back our coin, or you can leave your head with us.
You wouldn't get a groschen for an alternative, mine.
You're right about that.
I'd have a use for that turnip. But I can only pay for it with iron.
Ziska?
You turn on your heel and get going, if you value your life. You might have noticed, there's more of us than you.
That can be fixed. I'll get you.
Afterward, you'll have a conversation with Ziska and his friend Kabinka. You can go through all the available questions to gather additional information. Kabinka explains that the Dry Devil was captured a month ago and is currently being held in the town jail. They plan to free him during a prisoner transport by staging an ambush and taking out the guards with guns. Your next task is to accompany Kabinka to locate the necessary
There will be
weapons.
plenty of time to get acquainted. We're looking for the devil.
Well, when I said we have a lot to talk about.
Gentlemen, I won't have this.
They started it.
They've been drinking on credit for half a day.
If you search their pockets and sell their weapons, that should... And I have a feeling Kubienka here owed them some dice.
I didn't
Pay him.
All right.
Ah, I see you are a no. We'll clear away the corpses, pour some sand on the blood, and
That's nice of you.
nobody will be looking for them anyway. Only the catchpoles would be interested in them.
Did you hear Lord Ziska?
Yes, I did. Of course. I'm leaving.
Who's this devil?
He's an angry, dangerous murderer.
At one time.
I was there. In fact,
Ha!
Is it just you and...
Let's...
What?
Well, I'm alone.
Where's everybody?
I'd like to know that too.
What?
Who captured?
How should I know?
Shit could be...
Well, before we...
Fuck.
It pisses...
Do you know where...
Why?
Fuck.
My word, not even...
How long has it been?
I've been sitting here.
A month?
They want...
What are they planning to...
The devil's... There are several... They take him to...
Who told you that?
When someone owes... They say the...
If they're gonna move it.
I thought the...
I was going...
More like I... Can you think of anything?
Well...
Have you got some?
Well, not...
Maybe.
Maybe.
What place is...
This narrow west of here.
And what about me?
You'll go with Kubianka to get the hand cannons. He may be...
Great. At least...
Don't dilly-dally. And when you keep an eye on him.
Kubianka leads you to his old bandit camp, where he buried some hand cannons. Mount your horse and follow him to the location. Once you arrive at the camp and Kubianka comes to a stop, speak with him. He will point out where to dig for the weapons.
He can smell the wedge from miles away, but he can't take 3 steps in the woods without getting lost. Some people are just made that way. Nothing you can do about it. I mean, if Ada could find the camp, you'll have no problem. Oh, and the hand cannons. They're buried somewhere near the camp. Just a few steps. That much I remember. Maybe by this... All right in it? No, that's not it. Oh, we were drunk, but we're not that stupid. Although, maybe Janos and Eda are.
Now, we need to follow Kubianka through the woods and dig at the spots where he stops. Since he doesn't remember the exact location of the buried guns, we'll need to make several stops and search different graves until we find the right one. At the first stop, there's a grave you can dig up. The second stop is by a stream, where Kubianka asks you to retrieve booze from a basket submerged underwater. If you agree, he'll be pleased. The basket contains 2 bottles of moonshine. Give them to him. The third stop leads to another grave, which contains a corpse you can loot. Finally, the fourth stop is the correct location, where you'll uncover the buried weapons.
I told you I would find it right away. Now just dig it up and we're done.
Won't you give me a hand? It'll go faster if you help me.
I am helping. We were as drunk as fiddlers when we buried him. But this place seems really familiar. Before that, we had to bury old Logil, and we had to fortify ourselves.
I was a fool to think this would be easy.
So, I was wrong.
So you're digging the next one?
Listen, lad.
Just tell me you didn't throw...
Of course not.
What about it?
The cannons are not there, but there is something... Good boy.
I found...
Beautiful.
You can take all of it.
Are you feeling...
I'm starting to feel like...
All right. Right. Enough playing around. Dick. Here.
Are you sure?
Ah, so this is the grave of poor Lord Yell. I was sure we buried him elsewhere.
Ugh. What stench?
Why? Did it not smell much better when he was alive? Oh, well. God grant him eternal life and some soap.
What about us?
If Lodiel is here, then I reckon I know where the hand cannons are. So, this is it.
Don't tell me you've lost your way.
Oh, please. Me? Never. I found it.
Don't you want to dig the last hole yourself?
I'll tell you something, Henry. There are two kinds of people. Those who work and those who watch. Both are equally... See?
God, why?
Oh, don't...
Will you take the cat? Right.
Let's go.
I'd rather go with you.
Mount your horse and follow him once more. Along the way, he'll sing songs until you reach the ambush site.
Women, my...
Kubienka will lead you to Ziska. Speak with them to hand over the hand cannons. This will trigger a cut scene, and the ambush will begin. The prisoner transport carrying the dry devil will soon arrive at your
How did it
roadblock.
go?
It went...
That's right.
Civ?
See how well we are...
What's the plan?
We wait. We'll position ourselves on the flanks, and when they pass, we'll attack.
Why are the wagons...
Look what I managed to find. We at least took a wheel off.
Why?
But what?
I would put it a little further back. So...
Ah,
Then we rise with the hand cannons and blast the bastard...
what a
What rubbish. It is like...
Shut up!
Make up your minds. It's hard to say how much time...
So, Kubienka, take half of them then and go...
Where will I go?
You'll stay here.
And...
We'll wait for them to arrive.
Down then, we'll finish this quickly. Good! Fuck you! Been waiting for me to die of old age, coward!
Take that, you!
Fine! You'll die for that, you! No, you're just dead! But I'm dead! You're mine, you bastard! Fucking awesome! Nice try! Bad luck! Go fuck yourself! Let him have it! There's more of them! Oh, we can go home! Butchery! Fortune is on my side!
Done here! We've got...
We should get out of here.
The sooner we're gone... Welcome back, Hinnick.
If it wasn't for you, I'd still be getting worked over, although I have a second hole in it now.
Speak with Ziska at the cart,
was an accident.
where he'll give you the option to fast travel back to
would
the
be a
Devil's
shame.
Den Inn.
Would
Once
you,
there,
huh?
talk to the Dry Devil to
Spare me
plan
the
the next
flaccid.
mission.
Don't
This will
thank me
automatically
until you know what
initiate the next 2 main quests.
We need to find John of Liechtenstein and...
Who the fuck are they?
You'll learn that soon enough. First things first. How are we doing, Devil? You have...
Hideout.
Don't insult our...
Shush!
Here.
This here hole is far from town, and has such a bad reputation that decent people... As long as you're paying, old Treadlight... This place has everything we need.
And there are no fleet.
Furthermore, it's called the Devil's Den.
All right, have it your way. Henry, but back to the point, Devil.
My people. Kubienka.
No, he...
That's too bad. Or they fucked off somewhere.
We'll have to do... But first you should go and see Catherine. See if she's settled in and...
All right, I'll go.
I don't know about these two, but I'll be having a rest.
But we don't have time for... We need more people.
Forget it. It hurts like you shot off one of my arse cheeks.
At least tell me what happened to your infamous Devil's Pack.
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. Where are they, Kibienka?
You gather a band of criminals, and then you are
So, noble?
Some might return now that the
Well, if they're not already swinging on the gallows.
Or will you find them? They could be any...
We'll have to search for them. Will you help us, Henry?
I reckon I don't have a choice, do...
I like that boy already.
At least tell him where to find them.
I'd love to. But I don't even know who served.
Not many of us are left. Janos, I reckon they are gorging themselves somewhere.
What about Bohuta and his brother?
Slavik died, Bohuta took it badly. He's not...
Fuck. Henry may be able to convince...
I doubt it, but he...
Do we have anyone else?
Well, there's Matthew and Roniak.
And that's all.
We could also try those rebellious farmers who are fighting it.
I don't want any dirty peasant.
In that case...
Well, you've only given me...
Come and see...
Liechtenstein can wait.
Great. But be careful. They're probably not going to be very friendly.
I'll bear that in mind.
All right, go ahead. But don't forget, Kath...